All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to OCTV's coverage of the Stars on Dirt, live here from the Eldora Speedway to half-mile dirt oval here in Rossburg, Ohio. Is going to play host to tonight's feature event, 76 laps, double points on the line, and we are here with the B main. All drivers are going to advance. This is just going to dictate the order that they grid in. And joining me tonight is Donovan Johns. Once again, how you doing, my friend?
I am. Sorry, sidetracked here. I was watching some guys wrecking on the track here. I am here and I am ready for some more dirt late model driving here at Eldora. These guys put on an amazing show last week. My first broadcast with OCTV back here live. So we're going to see what they can produce tonight and hopefully see some really exciting dirt slide job finishes.
Hey, shit, Eldora does put on a good show here. They packed the track pretty nice for this this B main, getting ready to come up here live in just a few short moments. But I'm going to go through our top 10 here that are locked into tonight's race. Eddie Mullenix gets to pole. Jeremy Caper in last week's winner second. Mark Prindle in third. Trevor Collins fourth. Sam Patrick in fifth. Roger Jett, Kevin Bloom, Howard Weaver, Dan Collinsworth, and George Castro are going to be your top 10 when we get over to our feature. All of the cars are getting called back into the pit lane, getting ready to advance the session over to our B feature. 15 laps to dictate the back half of the field.
Yeah, last week we had a really great first run in the B main, lined up in the A main, has a really good race. A couple of wrecks early in that B main, really shuffled up a lot of guys. Gave a good advantage to the 07 of Howard Weaver. He had a good run in the main as well.
He sure did. And there we go. Checkered flag has dropped on the practice session. Going to get them on the starting grid here for tonight's race. They're going to have to line up, I believe, for a lap or two. It does look like everybody is lining up pretty decent here. Okay, never mind. They already predetermined the lineup. Sorry about that. Gary Budson, the 77, going to be on the pole here as we're going to give you tonight's starting grid. We will not.
Apparently we are experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties. Could be an issue with me being here. That does tend to happen.
Yeah, it does look like the overlay is going to be broken until we take the green flag here. So we're going to go run down the rest of the field here. The 19 of George Castro going to start in second. 2 of Scott Schroyer in third. The 02, Ron Collinsworth, to his outside in row number 2. The 017 of Adam Joseph rolling off in fifth. And rounding out our third row is the 11 of Dustin Sizemore. The 86 of James Roos in seventh. John Hine, the 75, in eighth. And Dylan Schweer, if he is in here, going to round out our 9-car field, and it doesn't even look like he got to grid. So top 8 right now, rolling out onto the track under command of the pace truck. So real quick, going to go over a little bit of points here. After 2 weeks, Jeremy Capers on top with a win and 269 points. Sam Patrick right behind him, 4 points back in second. And Kevin Bloom, your top 3 right now, only 9 points back from the lead. Eddie Mullenix is, I'm trying to do math here. He's 5 points back from Bloom, and Donnie Ellison in the 12 is 1 point behind. So the top 5 pretty close in points, but tonight is double points. We're getting ready to let these guys go here in the B main.
Yeah, nights like this, it's going to be a really big points battle shuffle. Pays really good patience right now to keep it going and to earn every point you can in that championship battle. It's going to be a tough one.
All right, pace truck is off. 15 laps for the B feature. Budson has command of the field. He gets on the gas pedal. Green flag out here at Eldora. George Castro definitely got a good jump on that start. He's going to take command of the lead right now as Budson. He's fallen victim back here to the 02 and the 2. That's Collinsworth and Schroyer. Collinsworth to the high side. Schroyer on the inside. Budson still has that second spot at the line.
017 of, we're back in right now. 02 got turned around really fast.
Yeah, Collinsworth, going to go back and see what happened there. It looks like the 11 of Sizemore got into him there on the high line. and turn him around. So Collinsworth gonna have his work cut out for him in the remaining laps here in the B feature.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt trying to get that position back. Meanwhile, the 19, he is enjoying a wonderful jump and hitting those points.
We are going to go to the Delaware double file restart. Leader going to have command of the whole front row. Row 2 is going to line up with Budson probably on the inside and Schroyer, and then everybody else is going to go back to regular double file restart order. So under pace here, Casto in the lead, Budson in second, Scott Schroyer still in third, and Sizemore up to fourth with Adam Joseph right where he started in the 5th position. So I'm really looking forward to this 67 lap feature event. Got a little thing special planned before the A-Main gets underway. We'll get more information to you when that time comes. But here we go. Budson actually going to take the outside here. Going to put Schroyer on the inside. So going to be interesting on this restart.
Yeah, Budson not fooled again by that restart. He wants to get that advantage just as much as Castro got in his. Looking at that number 11, though, right behind him. He's trying not to get hit in rear. Meanwhile, right before that caution came out, the 0-17, he was really pushing on some pressure. He's looking to get up front, and we're going green.
Yeah, there we go. Down and away. Casto with a great jump over the rest of the field. Budson and Schroyer right now duking it out for that second position. Here comes the 11 of Dustin Sizemore to the inside of the 77. Got the 0-17 to his inside of Joseph. Rolling through 3 and 4 right now. We are 3 wide just for a split second.
Almost contacting the 11 and the 77. Schroyer just taken off from these 3 who are doing battle. 0-17 losing almost. Gets it riled up, chasing back to the 77. Number 11's falling back.
And there he goes, 0-17 into the door of the 77. Almost into the inside retaining wall as well. Joseph, he's really squarely there trying to make that bottom lane work. Gonna lose that spot.
Struggling to find him some ground back there.
Yeah, he is the 11 up there riding that cushion at the top of the racetrack. Oh, gets into the
sandwich, 75. Hey, coming in really fast right there while Collinsworth, Ron Collinsworth is trying to find a hole to come up to the front.
He sure is. Budson now diamonding the corner off. 75 and the 11 side by side. That's John Heinen at 75. Getting ready to throw Ron Collinsworth back into the mix as well. But the 11 and 75, they touch coming out of 2.
Yeah, these guys, they know it's double points. They need to get those positions. It's hard to make advancements on Eldora here, and they're just fighting every tooth and nail, trying to 17 back up into the wall. And 11 and 75 make another contact.
And they are beating and banging here at Eldora. We're 5 laps to go. 4 laps at the line. 17 out of line. Almost into the outside retaining wall. He's got it back gathered underneath of him. Hine throws a slider on Sizemore. We're wrecking in the back. The 86 and the 02.
Yeah, these guys are just beating and banging. Meanwhile, our leader, George Casto, has got a huge lead over Scott Schroyer. Got almost a whole second, another second back to Gary Budson.
And there goes the caution. That's going to end the race here. I believe that was the 02 of Ron Collinsworth. Turned around in 3 and 4 there. Not sure what exactly happened there. Looks like it just didn't turn. He tried to get it to turn. You see the wheel cranked all the way to the left, and it did not want to cooperate. So George Casto going to get the win here in the B feature. The A-Main is going to be set up here shortly with Scott Schroyer, Gary Budson, Dustin Sizemore, John Hine, your top 5 here tonight.
That was a pretty exciting race watching the mid-pack. George just had a nice vacation cruise. He got to treat this like a little bit of a test and tune for himself. But yeah, those guys beating and banging. There's going to be some sheet metal work fixing right between between now and the main event.
It sure is. Well, we still got to get the checker flag here. Still has to make sure he has enough fuel in there. So Casto, though, coming out of turn 4 under command of the pace truck, going to take the checker flag for the B feature here at Eldora. So if this is any indication of what is going to transpire here in feature, there's going to be a lot of door slamming, a lot of beating and banging here with these pro late models. And we're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. Your results are on the screen. And don't bother with 9th or 10th back there if you got to look at those, because they didn't run. So, whoa, Casto.
Got to make that corner.
Yeah, bring them down into the pits. So we're gonna go see if we can't find George here. I don't believe George is in here. Let's see if we can't get a quick word with him, as I believe he just got out of his car. So, George Casto, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. He's number 19, looking pretty strong out there tonight. What you got for the guys in the A feature?
We got a lot of laps to work up through there. Hopefully we can make it to the front.
All right. Well, you learn anything in this race to use towards the feature?
Yeah, just try to keep my nose clean and stay out of trouble.
All right. Well, that's a easy thing when you're out in the lead, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, good luck to you in the feature. We got a couple of minutes before that A main server goes up, but any shout outs, any sponsors you want to thank before we go here, get focused?
Yeah, I want to thank Stars on Dirt for putting this on, you guys for the broadcasting, George Casto Trucking, George Casto III Racing on YouTube.
All right. 10-4, bud. Well, good luck to you. We'll see you in the feature.
All right. Thank you.
Well, I'm trying to. There we go. Okay. I don't know why I'm so like illiterate when moving people between rooms here, but that was George Casto, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what we're gonna do here. We're gonna wait for the A main to pop up here in a couple of minutes, and Donovan,
I got him.
What are you expecting out of these racers here? You know, I know you only got a race under your belt watching them, especially at one of the tougher tracks. Eldora a little bit easier on the driver mentality, but not so easy on the car. So what are we looking for here tonight?
I would always say that Eldora is deceptively easy. The track by yourself is really easy to master. The problem is when you're entering 20 other cars who are also mastered this track, you've got to fight tooth and nail, just like we saw back with those back 5 cars. You always want to be in the same spot. You got to learn to lift. You got to learn when to cut, when not to cut. So we're going to have a lot of fun. I think we're going to see a lot more of what we just saw with, so what did we have, 67 laps, 76 laps, something like that. There's going to be a lot of patience being tested throughout this race. It'll be really fun to watch this first fixture, the opening laps, I think about 10, 15 laps in. If we can pull that off caution-free, that's going to show a lot of maturity and strength of character on these guys' ability to drive their cars.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. And believe we're going to have to go pay some bills real quick. We want to thank sponsors for the Stars on Dirt series. Ted's Home Improvement. I want to thank them. Ted Montgomery Home Improvements was founded in 1980 and has proven to be the leader in residential home improvements in the Atlanta metropolitan area. With over 30 years of experience, we offer top quality workmanship every job. So if you live in the Atlanta area, be sure to give us a call at 404-384-8918 or visit us on the web, www.bargainroofing.net. I'd also like to thank Capron Screen Printing and Graphic Design, located in Monticello, Iowa, offers complete screen printing service. Shirts for any of your sporting events, custom works done to your specs. Call us at 319-480-4832 or visit us online at facebook.com/Capron-Screen-Printing. I also want to thank GB Restorations for helping sponsor here. Complete restorations for auto, marine, home, truck, power sport vehicles. We can restore plastics, woods, metals, leathers, and velour at your location or ours. If you're in the East Troy, Wisconsin area, call us at 262-492-7522 and on the web at gbrestoration.com. Stars on Dirt Racing would also like to thank Roger Jett for his generous donations and all of the drivers who also donated to help make the second season of 2018 kickoff. So thanks to all of the sponsors here tonight. We are going to pay a couple of bills ourselves, and we are going to come back with feature racing double points night here at Eldora.
Introducing a whole new form of racing to the best online racing simulation in the world. This is Dirt Racing on iRacing.com. Race online at some of America's most legendary dirt tracks, including Eldora and Williams Grove. iRacing is the premier online racing game featuring NASCAR, IndyCar, sports cars, and now World of Outlaws, the leading sanctioning body for dirt racing. iRacing is easy to use and features a centralized ranking system to make sure you have the best experience at any skill level. With a massive inventory of high-precision laser scan tracks and cars with an unmatched dedication to quality and detail, iRacing gives you the most authentic online racing experience available. Thanks to iRacing's dynamic track system developed specifically for dirt racing, tracks change over the course of a race, just like your favorite dirt track on a Friday or Saturday night. From a slick racing groove all the way up to the cushion, iRacing's dirt tracks deliver non-stop racing action. Partnered with the World of Outlaws, iRacing is your source for the most authentic dirt racing experience available, featuring 4 brand new tracks and 11 new cars, including street stocks, Legends cars, late models, NASCAR trucks, winged and non-winged sprint cars, with much more on the way. Join the Dirt Revolution on iRacing.com and start slinging mud today.
All right, welcome back here at Eldora. We got the guys practicing here for the A feature, getting those final adjustments into the cars here. And right before we go live, all the cars are going to come out off the track before we go to the race session, I should say. And going to be a little tribute here in just a few short minutes. So once we get those cars off the track, then we'll explain a little bit more here. But I know I'm excited. I'm pretty sure Jonathan's excited. I hope y'all are excited as well for this 76 lap feature event coming up here in just a few short minutes.
We got a couple of really cool liveries out here tonight. I don't know if we've gone through that. I know I really like to see what these guys bring out to the field and kind of show off. That's really fun to look at. Some of these the All-Stars come out some really fun looking paint schemes. I'm watching it looks like the 09 right now, Carl Pierce, or excuse me, 60. Now we're looking at 11 Sizemore and that really beautiful purple and black. That's good looking ride.
Yeah, I'm particularly fond of the 118. I like to call them strawberry lemonade.
Yeah.
Got the yellow and the pink on that ride. Second in points though, so through 2 races, looking pretty good for that 118. Capron in that 23. He's not on the track right now, but he is our points leader coming into this event. But as I said, double points, going to give these guys double the chance to gain or lose a ton of positions in the points. Going to shake them up, and as we saw throughout the last advertisement, or the last Stars on Dirt ad, the purse for winning the championship is just over $500. So a lot of money on the line for a hobby like iRacing.
Yeah, that is always fantastic when people are able to get together a little bit of scratch, help out some racers, and give you something to really fight for. And that's what makes the championship points battles really awesome and fun to watch.
All right, and now the rest of the drivers are on the pit lane. The 18 of Eddie Mullenix is running a special paint scheme tonight in tribute to the shooting that happened at, I believe it's MC Marshall Elementary School in Kentucky last week. Our thoughts and prayers go out to those affected by the tragedies, the families of the kids involved, and all the other people involved with that tragedy. So we're going to run a couple of slow pace laps here in honor of those who lost their lives, and we're going to take a quick moment of silence as well. You always hate to see tragedy strike in this country, but you know, it's a tough time. So tough thing to go through. But you know, let's keep them in your prayers for next couple of weeks, and I think we're ready to go racing here, boys. So let's bring back the excitement here. Checker flag on the practice session. We're getting ready to go feature racing live here at Eldora's with the Stars on Dirt Pro Late Model Series.
Oh yeah, let's get those cars lined up, get that pace car rolling out, and let's get some dirt slung at the fans.
All right, and it's broken again. Thank you, IRTVO. Well, it's actually ATVO this time. So until we hit the checker or the flag stand for the first lap, the overlay is going to be broke again. We're not sure if it's if the update didn't take well or what it was, but going to run down our starting grid here tonight with the 18 of Eddie Mullenix on the pole. Oh, it looks like the camera went off just a little bit here. There we go. We're back on here. See, Sam Patrick going to start to the outside of row number 1. Mark Prindle in third, and at number 1 to 324 of Roger Jett. Going to roll off on the outside of row number 2. Howard Weaver in 5th position in that 07. Trevor Collins in the 42. Going to roll off in 6th. Jeremy Capron, last week's winner, in the 23. Going to roll off in 7th. And Steven Spees in the 55 in 8th. Kevin Bloom in the 54. Going to roll off in 9th. And the 99 of Dan Collinsworth rounds out your top 10. 28 of Steve Spees is going to roll off in 11th. The 60 of Kyle Pearson in 12th. George Casto, the number 19, in 13th. The 2 of Scott Schroyer in 14th. Gary Budson in the 77 in 15th. The 11 of Dustin Sizemore, 16th. The 75 of John Hine in 17th. The 86 of James Roos in 18th. 19th. The 017 of Adam Joseph, and Ron Collinsworth going to round out our 20-car field. If the 32, actually the 32 of Sam Davis, is going to take a provisional here in 21st.
Yeah, it gives 21 starting cars. I think last week we had 26 start up. So this is going to be a nice full field that's going to really work that dirt in. We're going to see some hunting and pecking, trying to find the fast lanes around this track while trying to be patient with each other. We've got a good race right in front of us, gentlemen.
Yes, we do. Pace truck is going through 3 and 4. Mullenix going to elect to take the high side at that number 18 to get us going here. We have 76 laps on tap tonight, and green flag is out, and we are feature racing here at Eldora.
We've got 21 cars sliding around through turns 1 and 2, and it looks like the 118 and the 1 are both good around the race pole sitter. 18-07, he's coming on through it. 18 is just falling back like a rock, trying to dig up, get back on the front.
Yeah, I don't think the outside was too smart of a call there. The 11 of Sizemore there exiting the pits, he missed the grid, but right now Patrick in that 118 out front. The 18 in second, the 1 of Prindle in third. Weaver's fighting with that lap traffic right now of Sizemore. And we are 3 wide, way back in the pack here. The 99 to 324 and the 28 right now. Roger Jett loose on the high side. Oh, there's action all over.
Yeah, I'm looking at the mid-pack, look at the 07 and 11. 23, these guys are just battling, sliding back and forth around each other, trying to find a spot to get in front of one, and they are just about touching all over the place.
Yeah, that 11, Sizemore, he's trying to get his lap back the hard way and trying to stay out of the way at the same time as the 42 of Collins gets around him. Here comes the 54 of Bloom to the outside of that number 11.
Looks like the Labrador car up to 3, actually, what car number is that? We're going to find it, 3 something.
324,
yeah, 324 just slid right hard into the side of 77, checked into the wall, bounced back. 60 pounded into the wall just a little bit ago as well.
That was 77 and the 32 right now. That's Sam Davis and Gary Budson fighting side by side. Budson into the 32, coming out of 4. Davison to the wall up there at the flag stand. Jett fighting back to the inside as well here. Now he's got the 32 to his outside. as we are still side by side back here in the back of the pack.
Yeah, they are battling front to back. Everyone is just kissing the wall coming out of 2 and 4. Just upsetting a lot of vehicles. Oh, 7!
Oh, Casto's around. Him and Spees got into it there. Casto door slammed it coming out of 2 last time by. Casto trying to run an inside lane, throw a slider, slid right up into Spees there, and on the backstretch, Spees into the outside wall, spins that 19 out, and the 68, I believe, or the 60 of Kyle Pearson involved with heavy damage as well.
Not having a good run. Just before that happened, or as it was unfolding, the 07, trying to find it. There he is. Howard Weaver hammered the wall hard, just about to lose a ton of position. He was able to pull that off and save it while that caution came out.
A lot of beating and banging early here at Eldora. We've got 9 laps down. A whole ton of racing left to go here tonight. And Sam Patrick out front, Eddie Mullenix in second, Howard Weaver third, Mark Prindle in fourth, and Jeremy Capron in that 23 in fifth. But I gotta say, that 32, Sam Davis, he is charging through the field. He's got the 11th position, or actually he should be in 12th, I believe. Not sure where iRacing is scoring him right now, but 23rd or 21st technically, up 10 spots into the 11th position.
That is some monster moving going on.
Well, here we go. Patrick on these Delaware double file restarts has the front row to himself. He's down and away. Green flag back here, out here at Eldora. Mullenix and Weaver now going to do battle for that second position as we are side by side, 5 rows deep into the back of the field. We are 3 wide coming off of 2.
Oh, almost 4 wide, but the 18 looking in there. Let's see, we got the 19 right behind him, the carbon number 32. He is battling 07 Weaver. He is making a charge, trying to get up to the 118. Meanwhile, these guys who are swinging low and bringing it up are making advantages over the guys on the outside right now. Watch them pull up and starting to make passes on the low side.
Yeah, Capron right now in the 23. He's one of those drivers. The 42 just got clear at the 99 right behind him. And to his inside, the 54, Bloom. 42's in the wall. Prindle's in the wall in front of him into 1, into the 99, into Bloom. We got another wreck on our hands. The 99's around. The 54, caution, is out on the speedway.
That was a hard hit right into the wall. Man, if this was a real world car, that would be an ambulance trip.
We got no sound. We have no sound. On the street. Okay. Well, okay. I saw no sound in the chat, so I was arguing with my producer there back and forth. I think because I don't have these headsets as my default device. That's maybe why I can't hear that. But
that's okay. I'm having IRTVO issues myself. It all collapses. I've just started rebooting.
Yeah, we're just full of it tonight here, ladies and gentlemen.
I think we need to have a beer 30 break.
All right, we'll be right back. No, we're here for
competition call.
Yeah, competition calling.
This break brought to you by Bud Light.
Well, Weaver up into the second spot here. The 18 of Eddie Mullenix in third now. It looks like Weaver's going to try this outside lane on this restart. Jeremy Capron should be in fourth. It looks like Prindle is actually going to have that inside lane in row number 3 technically, and Capron to his outside in that number 23. Lot of guys from the back coming up towards the front here now. As pace truck is off once again, we're under green flag conditions. Weaver gets a good jump on that 118, timed the restart perfectly. Capron as well. Mullenix on the inside of that 23 coming off of turn number 2 there. Drag racing down the backstretch for that third position.
You're looking all the way back. Oh, collection. Somebody is flipping around in the back. Hold on. What's going on back there? Yellow.
Yeah, trying to look for who that was there.
It was black and it was going.
Yeah, there we go. It was the 86 there. James Roos. Heavy damage to that car. It looks like actually Budson came all the way down the track. Got into him. And Roos trying to turn around on the track. Brings out the caution there. So two quick back-to-back ones. And definitely benefiting that 23 of Capron. He's all the way up to third. Last week's winner at Volusia. So we know he can get it done here. Last season's point champion as well.
I'm looking at the 60 car, and he is not having the race he wanted to have. That Kyle Pearson's ride, number 60, is beat up.
Yeah, that's 60 definitely tore up from the floor up. That looks like the 017 as well. That engine, no, he's pretty good. The 99, that front clip on that car is destroyed. Yeah, he had a little bit of rhinoplasty work done to that car.
Yeah, let's see at the 86. He's lost fenders. He's still got a hood on. Meanwhile, the guys up front, their rides are looking slick and purty. That DLR purple number 07 by Weaver looking great. 23 carbon car, OCTV, fantastic ride.
The 18, of course, we showed off earlier in the broadcast. The one of Mark Prindle was simple but sleek in that number 1. Here we go, back to green flag racing. Sam Patrick on the gas. He's got a good advantage over the next 2 rows of cars here. Weaver on the high side, trying to get around Capron right now. Here comes Mullenix back into the fray. He's on the outside of that 23, going back into 3.
At 23, he is definitely looking, trying to make a move on Weaver. 18 putting pressure on him as well with that 1 car. He is just looking aggressive as all get out. Meanwhile, 23 slides right up in front of 18. They are trying to figure themselves out while another car is hitting the wall on the inside. Is the...
Dude.
Like,
oh!
19.
We got a flipper. Who was that? Dustin Sizemore trying out for the Olympic gymnastics team on the backstretch. He just completely clobbered the 2 and got sent flipping. Engine blew in midair. That's going to end his night. He was already a lap down to begin with, but tough break for that 11 of Dustin Sizemore.
Sizemore had a rough time in the B main as well. And again, this is a double points night. These guys are fighting, trying to keep as many points as they can for the championship points. And we got another guy coming into the pits right now. It looks like it is... I lost him.
Yeah, I didn't get to see him either, so it was a car. I can tell you that.
Oh, there he is. He got a fast repair number 75 of Jonathan Hayen.
And they do get 1 fast repair here to get a brand new car. A couple of these guys might want to think about that, especially being mired back in the pack. I'm looking at you, 99 and the 86. No front clips on those cars. Definitely going to make it difficult to keep a handle on them things in the back there.
Where is our race leader? Ah, there he is. I see him. He disappeared from my screen. So
here we go.
Yeah.
Single file restart. There we go. Down and away once again. Sam Patrick. I mean, this race is playing right into his hands. Capron going to the outside of Weaver here. Weaver stuck on that bottom, slowing up. Going to fall back to 3rd into the clutches of Mullenix right now as Weaver goes back to the high side in 3 and 4. The 18, he's hungry, though. He wants to get that 3rd place spot away from that 07. Caution back out onto the raceway.
Oh, and they are wrecking while under caution. 32 and 42 got together. Looks like 32 woed up for the caution. The blue and yellow ride did not notice it, and he just came right into the rear end. Almost took him all the way around.
I believe the cause of the caution may have been the 77 of Budson back here. Not 100% sure. It does look like he ended up smacking the wall going into and just disappeared. So, okay, never mind. He may have hit the incident limit of 11 set tonight. So
What? I wouldn't make it past qualifying. It looks like a 07. What is he paused down there on the incident for?
and looks like he was catching up to the pace car or pace truck, excuse me. Ended up passing the leaders and everything, so gave the spots back.
Sounds like my condolences to the producer, who seems to be having a somewhat of a loss of vocabulary.
Well, it didn't come across stream, so we should be all right. So, under, I believe it's our 5th caution of the night, working a lap 32 of the scheduled 76, getting close to the halfway point here tonight, and not exactly the race that we were expecting here. A lot of beating and begging towards the back of the pack. A lot of cautions early on here, but let's see if we can get a good green flag run going here. Pace truck off once again. Patrick on the move, and so is Weaver to the inside of that 23 of Kate. He's going to try to slide her. That slide job works and sticks. 07 of Weaver. Move of the race so far. Caper going to try to throw it right back at him, but he's going to run that bottom lane. Weaver's got the spot at the line.
Said, dun, 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 Superman.
And great move, but Patrick still pulling away from our the rest of our top 5 here tonight.
It looks like just about everybody's now lining up, choosing that middle to high groove for the race. Couple of guys testing low, but everyone else is settling in. They're going to wear that groove out, so people are going to be coming back hunting here again just real soon. Looking around through the field, it looks like just about everybody is there. Levin is back out there with his full body back on, so that's good to have him back.
It sure is. I mean, it's just a good game of follow the leader right now. First side-by-side battle we got is the 32 and the 42. Sam Smith from the back. He's trying to make it to the front. He's got Trevor Collins to deal with right now in that blue and yellow 42 as he's in the wall in turn number 1. So quick battle there for that 32. 32 is going to put himself up into the 7th position. And now the 28 and the 54 going to try and get around this 32 as well.
Oh, 32 losing a ton of speed. Oh, 20 had to check out 54 into the door.
Yeah, Bloom just completely got into that driver's side of that 28, but wasn't anybody's fault there. The 32 trying to run a little bit of a slide job line, a little lower entry into the turn, and did not work out for him. Lost a ton of speed, but it straightens everybody back out as our leader is surely but surely getting caught out here by the 07 of Weaver as he throws it in there in turn 1. Caution back out. Looks like the 86 once again of Roos and the 2 of Schroyer involved in that wreck.
Yeah, this track, I was saying to start the broadcast, once they start running and getting single file, that tractor's going away. The temptation to pull a move is going to be a tough one to fight. Couple of kind words between drivers right now. Also, spotters are trying to check each other up.
Oh yeah, the 017 was involved there. Ooh, that was tough right there. The 017 ended up getting into the side of the 86 after he got really squarely coming off of turn number 4. Puts the 86 in the wall. The 86 spins in front of the 2, destroys the front clip on that 2. And okay, so now that I've got that bug out of my ear yelling, we are back here towards the front. Patrick still out front. He's led pretty much wire to wire here tonight. Weaver still in 2nd. Capron 3rd. Mullenix 4th. And Mark Prindle, your top 5. Steven Spees, Sam Davis, Steven Spees, Kevin Bloom, and Roger Jett, your top 10. And Jet's kind of had a little bit of a quiet night. Started towards the front in that 324, fell back a little early, but now he's starting to rebound here and make his way back through the field. So good on that 324. And Casto, the winner of our B feature, he's sitting right behind him in 11th, up a couple of spots so far tonight.
Yeah, it's watching these guys slide around, looking at more and more damage. That 499, he's got a little hurt in the ear, going back green.
Yep, green flag back out onto the raceway here. The 32 of Sam Davis back here trying to make that bottom lane work, but it's not working for him right yet. Pretty soon that top groove, like Donovan's been saying all night, is going to wear out, and then they're going to have to search for some moisture here. Almost hitting to it with the 28.
Yeah, 28 just stuck his nose where probably shouldn't have been, but he is trying to make that high line on some pass work over the 32. This is a great battle. Sam Davis and Beast.
Clutch job
54
for the lead. Weaver got it done. There he goes to the point. Clean pass on Patrick for that 07. Caper's gotten passed by the 18 as well, but Patrick right now fighting back on the inside, but to no avail. Give the lead to Howard Weaver.
Weaver's just been attacking this track like a man all night long. He's making wise moves. He's cut and sliced through this field. Patrick is going to have a challenge trying to get that position back from him. Meanwhile, looks like that blue and orange ride of Volanic is being challenged hard by the 23 and the 55. These guys are just starting to make their moves. We're not even we're well past half to go. About 30 laps to go. Should be a pretty good battle here on out.
And caution flies on the speedway once again here. Looking for the culprit here. I believe that was the 19 of George Casto that ended up getting involved in that incident. Oh yeah, him. Ooh, that looked like that transpired a lot further back than what I was expecting. 324 of Jet got into the side of the 28, got loose. Casto nowhere to go. Ends up running into the driver's side door of that 324, and Casto is going to lose a couple of spots there on that exchange.
Yeah, these guys here in the back, that's the second half of the field where a lot of the action is taking place. A lot of guys just trying their best to make up some points. With as many yellows as we've had, a lot of these guys have been involved in other yellows, and they're just scrapping, trying to get what they can get.
Well, I mean, it was a small incident limit to begin with here tonight. Only 11 incidences. That's running into a competitor's car a little harder than you should 6 times. And I'm pretty sure as much pinballing as we've had towards the back of the pack, a couple of guys are in danger of being disqualified. So that's going to be something to watch for, as well as these cautions continue to fly. We've got 26 laps to go, coming to the line, 25 laps remaining in this double points feature race here at Eldora.
That's right, 11 points, incident points limits. That's going to be something that's going to play out here, especially with 25 to go. As much as these guys have been banging on each other, there's going to be a few guys who might be disappearing from us.
Oh, we've had a couple of them actually already tonight.
Ron Collinsworth, Gary Budson, both are checked out.
Here we go. One more time. Caution flag goes back into the pocket of the flag man. Here comes a green flag. Howard Weaver down and away. Fighting back into turn number 1. Oh, didn't exactly get set up like he wanted to, but here comes Patrick now, trying to find another line to get around that 07. Meanwhile, Capron and the 18, they're fighting for third. Capron's on the inside of Mullenix now. And Sam Davis has broke the top 5.
Yeah, that 55 had a bad start there, and the 1 did not get 54 did not get what he was looking for. The 1, 54 is around him, trying to work on the 55, while the 32 and 55 are working. I love dirt racing. These guys are front and back, just battling defensively and offensively. Cut job on the 55. He's looking to slide.
Yeah, Speeds does not get the slider to connect up for him. He's going to lose that spot back to the 32 because Bloom all over the back bumper of that 55 as well. And Prindle still fighting to remain close to the top 5 as Davis is in that 5th spot. So almost 3 wide there, coming off of 2.
Yeah, we have the 55, 54, and the 1 car all doing the battle. Meanwhile, the 32 is trying to take advantage of it. He's hitting that low line, which we've seen time and time again. It's not the fastest lane around, and what 55 gets right up on the bumper.
Yeah, he does. Capron slow as well. The 32 of Davis. He is protecting that position with all that he has right now. Top 4 still remain the same. Oh, they're into each other. Speeds to the outside wall.
Spice almost had a clean pass on there, working that ultra high group.
Oh, we just had a lobster claw happen there.
That is tight. Meanwhile, now everyone's bunched up from, looks like right around 8 on back. It is now anybody's game in the second half of this pack.
Yeah, Jet on the inside of Speeds now in that 324. The 99 missing that front clip and everything. He's up into the top 10. Right behind that 55 on the outside line, the 28 of Steven Spieth as well, trying to get into the top 10, or back into the top 10, I should say, as Jet stuck on that inside
23.
lane.
Capron just slammed the wall hard. He's lost a couple of positions and about trying not to lose more.
Yeah, he sure did. He's got a lot of right side damage to that number 23.
07, Howard Weaver harder than the wall. Oh boy, he got that bundled up. 118's right behind him here now, bumper to bumper.
Well, Patrick has reeled him back in. Weaver, he's got to minimize those mistakes if he wants to keep that lead, just like Patrick was doing. Now he's starting to pull a little bit on Patrick, and Bloom back here now still fighting with Spies as well in the 54.
A lot of these guys are trying to back that tire up almost to the wall. Oh, there he goes again, trying to look for some moisture, something to grip onto. They just get a couple inches too high. That damage is going to slow them down, allowing for the guys behind them to catch up a lot. Look at that slide job move of the 07.
Yeah, Bloom ended up did get a piece of the wall coming off that last lap, but caution just came out once again. We're looking for the 2, Scott Schroyer involved. Let's see what exactly happened there. The 19 of Casto, 11 got into it, and Schroyer just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time and gets turned around, brings out the caution once again tonight.
Yeah, these guys are just having a hard time trying to keep their cars straight. Grip is totally leaving these guys at this point. It is everything they can do to throttle control themselves around this incredibly beautiful track. But yeah, once that dirt leaves, it is a challenge.
It looks like we've only got 15 cars remaining on the lead lap. Doesn't really seem like that number should be that high, but you know, a lot of these guys still fighting to stay on that lead lap as well. Schroyer is going to be our first car, 1 lap down, and that number 2, he's going to have to go to the back of the line here as Weaver still out front.
Are they doing NASCAR Lucky Dogs?
They should, but he lost it on that caution. He was involved as well. So
that'll go down to Sizemore. Sizemore, who is he still here? Yeah, he's still here. He's 5 laps down. Now it should be about 4 laps down.
Capron, after getting into the wall there, he's falling back to 5th, giving Mullenix that 3rd position, and at 18, the 32 of Sam Davis in 4th. And it's still the Weaver and Patrick show up front for now. Doesn't look like anybody can exactly touch him right now, but maybe a little bit of sandbagging in the back of the pack here. Let's see if anybody's got anything for these top 2 as we are getting ready to go back to green flag racing. Here we go. Weaver's got command of the field. He starts them off on the high side. Everybody snakes down the front stretch. Green flag back out into the air. And Speed's looking to go underneath Prindle there for that 6th spot. He's there, drag racing it down the backstretch to the inside is the 55. He's on the inside of the 23 as well as they're coming off a 4.
Yeah, 32, 23 are both on the low side. 1 car stayed up high. Meanwhile, 55, he is still down there. Speeds is trying to get comfortable down by the close wall.
Yeah, he's thinking that's where the track is going to end up here. We're under 10 laps to go now. We're getting ready to start on 5 to go. I think we have 7 right now as Weaver's still out front. He's a little bit slower than Patrick. Patrick is catching a little bit, but the battle is really, here we go, battle's on.
Yeah, 32, Davis, he is finding some grip down there toward that bottom wall, and he gained a ton of ground on the 18 of Mullenix. I'm surprised he stayed back up there because he gained 2-3 car lengths in one lap. Just diving down there. Look at that fresh dirt. He is on it. That's how much he can gain.
5 laps remain here. Weaver still out front. A hard charge, and Sam Patrick right behind him. Second place in the points as well as that 118 Weaver. Looking to get into the top 10 in points here tonight. And Patrick might walk away with the points lead as well. Mullenix and Davis, though, that's about the closest battle as Capron's all over the back bumper of that 32. Speeds on the inside of that 23. Here we go. Capron to the inside.
Yeah, Capron made a good move down there. And look, he's going right down to that first shirt. Oh, look at that. But 32, he's not going to be done. Oh, he's got a piece of it.
Just a little piece of it. We got 3 laps remaining in this race. And Capron is tucked in behind Mullenix right now. Speeds into the top 5. Caution comes out. That's going to end it.
Oh, Capron, he is just kicking himself. He had the momentum. He was looking to easily get in the 3rd spot here in the last 3 laps.
And it looks like it was back in the pack. The 42 got a little bit of help from the 28, and into the 75 he goes. Hine gets disqualified. But it's going to end under caution here, folks. White flag out for that 07. He's going to take this win as long as he can make it back to the flag stand one more time after this.
Weaver trying to protect himself inside the pace truck there. He is doing everything he can to push him and say, go faster, let's get this done.
Yeah, he's trying to. Patrick, though, led the majority of the first half of the race here. Still a good points night for that 118, as well as the 18 behind him in Mullenix. Capron, though, he might still have the points lead here coming out of Eldora going into next week for race number 4. But the checkered flag is out for Howard Weaver, your winner here at Eldora for Stars on Dirt. And per rule, they're all going to come back to the pit lane and exit out of their cars. Weaver, though, he might be able to do some donuts in this Pro Late model. We've seen it before. We might see it again here.
That would be impressive to watch. These guys have so much power. It'd be interesting to see if he can pull that off.
All right. Well, I don't know. It doesn't look like he exactly wants to. He's going to tear up the car, though.
Right.
Make sure it passes tech.
Put the crew to work on Monday.
But here are your final results here from Eldora. Howard Weaver, your winner. Sam Patrick in the 118 comes home in 2nd. Eddie Mullenix in 3rd. Jeremy Capron 4th. And Steven Spee is going to round out your top 5. Sam Davis makes an incredible charge from the back of the pack to 6th. Mark Prindle in 7th. Kevin Bloom 8th. Roger Jett in 9th. And Dan Collinsworth rounds out your top 10. Then you got Adam Joseph in 11th, George Casto in 12th, Trevor Collins 13th, Scott Schroyer 14th, Stephen Spees in 15th, 16th went to John Hine, James Roos in 17th, 18th goes to Dustin Sizemore, Ron Collinsworth in 19th, 20th Gary Budson, and rounding out the field is going to be the 60 of Kyle Pearson. So we need to go and see if we can't find. Yeah, we can find him. See if we can't get him in here. And it looks like we are here with the 18 of Eddie Mullenix. How you doing tonight, bud?
Eddie, you got your ears on there?
Yes, sir. We are doing all right.
All right. Well, started on pole, quick time in qualifying yesterday, but out here, you finished in 3rd in that number 18 with the special scheme on it. You got to be pretty thrilled with that run there.
Oh, absolutely. These guys are some of the best in the world. I know that we race with some of the best.
Well, kind of an off race for the league here tonight. A lot of cautions tonight. You think if we could have had any more green flag run that you had something for either one of the top 2 there?
Well, I'm going to say it again. I'm just happy with the top 3. Outrunning Howard Weaver is almost impossible. Can be done, but almost impossible. He's an excellent driver. same thing goes for Samuel. Top-notch drivers.
All right. Well, still bringing 18 home in third on a double points night, no less. Definitely going to help you out in the championship later on this year. But, good run for you tonight. You got any thank yous, any shout outs you want to give before we go ahead and let you celebrate this?
Well, again, I just want to thank y'all for putting this on for the broadcasting. Stars on Dirt for all the help they give me, and Ted Montgomery for all the help he gives me, and all the sponsors that just kind of, helped out with the with this season.
All right, 10-4, Bud. Well, congratulations goes out to you once again, the 18 of Eddie Mullenix.
Thank you, sir.
All right, and we got a. I lost where I was trying to go. There we go. Going to bring in second place finisher, the 118 of Sam Patrick. You got your ears on, Bud?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, led the majority of the first part of the race. Weaver threw a slide job on you, got around you, and you just could never get back up to him to return the favor. But how was it out there in that 118 car tonight?
Oh, it was all right. I was surprised to be leading that fast with Howard and Jeremy behind me, but another second, I guess, is better than third.
Well, it is, and I mean a tremendously good points night for you as well with the double points here tonight at Eldora. You came in second. You might walk away with the championship lead. I'm not exactly sure yet. We'll get updated points, pretty soon. Be able to tell you next broadcast, but still a good points night for that 118 team.
Yeah, it sure is. I think it's just pretty cool that I'm running up front with these guys every weekend. It's pretty awesome.
All right. Well, let's see. I think you finished second last week as well. So we got two bridesmaid finishes. You think you like your chances next week to try to be the bride?
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it next week. I got be coming back from the Super Bowl, so I'm gonna have to miss one.
That's gonna be rough.
Well, that's awesome. Well, enjoy your time up there in Minnesota, and drink one for me, and and Dono. You can't do it for Dylan yet; he's not old enough. But congratulations on that runner-up finish again tonight. Got any thank yous, any shout-outs you want to give before we let you go here?
Yeah, I really want to thank you all for broadcasting this, and Ted for helping me out, and all the guys that throw these practice races so we get some good practice in. Good group of guys.
All right, Bud. We'll go celebrate this runner-up finish. That's the 118 of Sam Patrick.
Thank you.
And he somehow or another, he already magically levitated into the booth here. Not an unfamiliar sight here with OCTV, but the 07 of Howard Weaver, your race winner here. You got your ears on, Bud?
Yes.
Of course you do. You always like an interview. So, right there in the middle of the race, you threw that slide job. The laps leading up to that, tell us what you were thinking.
Well, I finally remembered to qualify for this series, so I actually got a decent starting spot, and then I just noticed I was pretty fast up there on the top, so I kept working that, and was able to get past a couple guys with a slide job. And on that one restart, for some reason, it gave Jeremy the spot ahead of me, and I never knew he was ahead of me, so I had to try to get back by him. And after that, I was kind of like, all right, I got to go, because it was kind of, I don't know, it kind of sucked that it put me in third there. So I just wanted to get up there and try to get the lead as quick as I could after a restart.
Well, you definitely did that, and never looked back. 07 looked like it was on rails leading the brigade around here at Eldora. Testament to all the hard work you put into these setups and all that good stuff. So another good run for that 07 team. This definitely helps you out in the points as well. You came in 10th, a double points night and a win. That'll definitely catapult you up the standings here.
I I don't know how I'm 10th in points though. That's kind of weird. I haven't finished. I finished second the first week and like 6th last week. I don't know. That's kind of weird, but maybe they give a lot of points for heat races and stuff that I keep missing.
Well, and I think there are qualifying points as well. So there's always that.
Oh well, if there's qualifying, then yeah, that's one reason, and heat races. So maybe I should start doing those more often because I was actually trying to run for points. So, yeah, it double points night that does help because apparently I've lost a lot of points from not doing the starting in the back every week or whatever. So yeah, it's good to win. Eldora is probably my best track. So, yeah, good result, and Jeremy, my teammate, got a top 5 too.
Yeah, well, I'd say, something else, but man, I'm going to say, whose fault is that there, Howard? Not showing up for qualified and heats.
Well, it's me for never remembering and I got so much other crap going on. But I like starting in the back anyway. But I've been beat to death the last 2 weeks, so I figured I better. I noticed last night that I had like 30 minutes or so to qualify, and so I was like, I better do it before I forget again. So I jumped in there and qualified, and didn't qualify all that great, but was able to get up there in the race, so it's pretty good.
All right. Well, any thank yous, any shout outs you want to give before we let you go? Pop a little bit of bubbly here.
Yeah, some juice is what I'm drinking.
It
yeah,
fizzes.
I'm only 15. I like to think
man.
double that.
You're 15 and you could drive that well. You're killing me, Smalls.
No, these kids are fast on here. I gotta thank you guys, VLR, Bobby Horton, he's always watching. Everybody else who was watching Stars on Dirt. Jeremy, I don't make my own setups. Jeremy sent me a setup. I ended up switching to some random setup I got off the iRacing forum or whatever. And so Drew Herchko made that, I guess. So I'll thank him too. And yeah, just the guys who were adminning out here and putting on the race. Team Friday also. We got to do that.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations on your first career win here at Stars on Dirt. Hopefully we'll see you next week at Lanier.
Yeah, I better qualify for that one. I can't pass there. So yeah, I'll try to be there. So hopefully I'll be close to the front. So yeah, thanks guys again for covering it, and Jeremy, like I said, for helping me out there with the setup too.
All right. Well, that was the 07 of Howard Weaver and Donovan. A little bit of a caution-riddled race here, but still, at the end, we got to see some good green flag run here at Eldora.
Yeah, I was really hoping to see a lot more long green flag runs, but we got what we got. Hats off to Howard for making an amazing, aggressive race, clean, and everyone else in the top 5 had a fantastic run. Looking forward to seeing what we do next week.
Yeah, next week we definitely shorten up the track a lot, going to I say Lanier, but everybody calls it Lanier. 50 laps next week, and that's a fun place to watch a race. So
I love Lanier.
So for Donovan Johns, Dylan on the ones and twos, and myself, we are OCTV, and we are out. Thank you for watching.